Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Marvel Bishoujo Lady Deadpool statue from Kotobukiya. That's right, the Bishoujo lineup gives us some really cool artistic interpretations of the females from the Marvel Universe. So let's go ahead and check out this brand new version of Lady Deadpool. As you can see, she comes in that same style window box packaging that we've seen for the other Marvel Bishoujo statues. The window fully showcases the statue as well as her interchangeable head and accessories right there within the box. And if you rotate the box around to the side, you'll get the full image of the artwork by renowned Japanese illustrator Shunya Yamashita that this particular statue is based upon. Looking at the back of the box, we get a few turnarounds of the statue showing the different accessories, and below that, we get a description as well as a sneak peek at an upcoming Bishoujo statue. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at Lady Deadpool outside of the box. Now, if you are not familiar with the word Bishoujo, it's a Japanese word that roughly translates to pretty girl or beautiful woman. It's a specific type of art style that Kotobukiya has been doing with a lot of the female superheroes from the Marvel Universe and some other places like DC Comics, and it really makes for some really cool and very interesting interpretations of these characters. Now, as you can see, when we pull Lady Deadpool out of the box, there's really nothing you need to do as far as assembly. She comes already attached to her base, which is a nice round base with the Deadpool logo there. It's very nice. You can see the way it is on the bottom, got a screw on there. So she's attached. You don't have to attach her to the base there. The only thing that you really need to attach right out of the box is the little hand grenade. You can see that she's got this really great grenade in her hand that's got the little Deadpool logo on it, and it's just a peg, so it will plug right into the hole on her hand there, and it holds in place very nicely. She's got a nice little sculpted grip there to make it look like she's loosely holding onto that grenade, and you're ready to go. Now, you will notice that this particular statue comes out of the box with this unique head sculpt. So this is a little bit different than the way Lady Deadpool was depicted in the comics. Kotobukiya made two heads for this. So don't worry, we do have a standard Lady Deadpool head if that's the way you prefer to display her. And that's actually how the artwork by Shunya Yamashita is based upon on the box. But Kotobukiya also has this unique sculpt here, which is more of a Bishoujo style head sculpt. So you can see she's got the pretty girl head sculpt, she's got shorter hair, and it's a really beautiful face. I mean, you got those bright blue eyes, really, really nice smile there. She's got that, I love the way that the hair is kind of sculpted flowing back like that. Kotobukiya is really great with their sculpts, and look at that hair. That looks awesome. Great colorization in there, great paint deco, so we got some nice shading in the yellow of the hair, so the blonde hair looks really good and really natural. So that is one way that we can display her. So we're gonna swap on that other head so you can see how that looks, but first let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other details on this particular statue. So you can see that she's standing in a pose where she's got the one arm outstretched holding onto that grenade, the other hand she's got with the thumb kind of pointing down, and this is another way that we can kind of make the statue unique. We can switch out the hand there for a couple different display methods. So while we've got her with the unmasked head, one of the things you might want to do is swap out that thumbs down pose with another hand that's actually holding onto the mask. It's very easy to do so. You can just pop that hand out of socket. You can see there's a nice peg there. There's only one way you can actually position that peg in there, so we can pull that out, and in its place we can pop in this other hand, and now we can pose her holding onto that Deadpool mask. So pretty cool that we've got a couple different ways of displaying this particular statue. So, of course, if we want to go ahead and swap out that head, this is how we're going to do so. It is also just on the same kind of little joint there at the neck, so we can give a nice little firm pull there. It's nice tight, but you can see it's got a little neck peg there. There's only one way you can position that in. Out of the package, you'll actually have to attach the big ponytail to the back of the head, but then we can just put that head in the socket on the neck just like so. Boom! Give it a nice firm press. You can see it locks in place really good, and you could use the mask, the hand holding the mask if you want to. I don't know, maybe Lady Deadpool unmasked Deadpool, so you can always do that. But of course, I'm actually going to go ahead and put the thumbs down pose back in there. So now we have more of a proper Lady Deadpool. So just a really, really great looking statue overall, and this is my preferred way to display it. I like the other head. I think it's a beautiful sculpt, but this right here looks like Lady Deadpool to me. I mean, that is just wicked awesome. Look at that. I love it. So let's talk about more of the details here, because I talked about how great Kotobukiya's sculpting is, and I do love it. You can see the little scabbard that's on her back there with the swords that are sheathed on there. Really great deco on here. I love the sculpt work specifically on the handles of the katana blades, because it's layered in such a way that it looks like it's really wrapped with a nice shiny gold underneath that for the handle. It's just a really, really great sculpt. Now, the swords don't actually come out. It's all part of the statue mold there, but it's done in such a way that it gives it a very realistic look. I really like that. Of course, she's wearing the standard Deadpool costume there, the red and the black. It's styled exactly the same as his. Great amount of details in the shading that's seen on there, as well as the wrinkles and the folds in the costume, which is something that I always think Kotobukiya does an amazing job with, giving it a very realistic look. On this particular Deadpool head with the mask, you can see she's got that longer blonde ponytail. I love the way it's kind of sprouting out of the back of the mask. Looks like it's flowing in the wind there. And then, of course, she's got that brown belt with the pouches. Nice silver Deadpool belt buckle right there on there. So just a really gorgeous look all the way around. I think she is such an epic addition to the Bishoujo lineup, because especially with the mask on there, she's such a different type of female to add to this lineup, but she's fantastic. And even though she doesn't have a very big appearance in the comics, being part of the Deadpool core there, people love her, right? People have always really taken to this character. You see lots of cosplay of this character, so it's kind of neat seeing her done in statue form, and I think she is beautifully handled. And with the interchangeable parts with the head and the hands, you got a couple different ways you can match her up and display her. She's going to make for a great addition to your collection. So the statue itself, I probably should have mentioned at the beginning, but just like all the other Bishoujo statues, she's in the 1/7 scale. So that puts her at about 9.5 inches tall from the bottom of the base to the top of the head. So she'll display beautifully on your shelf alongside the rest of your Bishoujo statues from Kotobukiya, or will look great as a standalone piece for all the Deadpool fans out there. So special thanks to Kotobukiya for sending this along so we can get a good look at her up close. If you guys want more information on this particular statue or any of the other Bishoujo or other products from Kotobukiya, be sure to check them out online at www.kotous.com and give them a like on Facebook at facebook.com/Kotobukiya. And hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on one of my videos. Until next time, my friends.